Now it can. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another game of Markiplier time. Hey, wait. Don't hit me with things. That's mean. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Q&A. Jeep, if you don't know, that's our camera today.
Excellent.
So, as you guys can see, we got yours and names right now. But if you don't know, we will do introductions. Blue, if you want to go first.
Howdy, I'm Blue. I am the game's lead developer / programmer.
Hello, I'm Kate. I'm the project lead and hype man.
Oh, hype man.
And I'm Jeep Girls. I'm Jeep. So that's
Community manager.
Jeep. Community
And
manager.
awesome person and moderator.
She does a little bit of
Alright.
everything.
Yeah. So, this is pretty standard at this point. We do these every... I don't know. We do these a lot now. But, standard Q&A. I have my eyes on the YouTube chat, so ask a question. We can answer it. If you guys want to see anything about the game, just let us know. I'm sure we can show you something that's within this general vicinity right here. And yeah, thumbs up. That's right. We can do that.
Yeah, hand poses are network now. Let's go.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Thumbs up.
Where'd my phone go?
Don't lose your phone.
I think my phone's over here.
Hey, look at sci-fi. That's not me anymore.
Yeah, I got no clue who that is.
I'll hear us correctly.
Yeah, hand poses are network now. Let's go.
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming it's yes. 'Cause the stream says I can.
Yeah, let me pull up chat really quick. Shut. Is this real chat?
What's your pitch? What's the opinion on the socioeconomic state of the world? I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers go well with fries.
Agreed.
Dude, you're so right.
Can I have beta key? No, not yet. No yet. No yet.
Oh, you kid. Somebody said that they can't hear us.
What's your pitch? What's the opinion on?
Have you verified they can hear us volume-wise?
I mean, it looks like it's coming through just fine.
Can you guys hear us okay? Could we just get like a yes, no?
Can I have beta key? No, not yet. No yet. I mean, they couldn't hear us at the beginning, but I did fix it.
Oh, you kid.
What are you mean on the increasing prices of contemporary art in the state of the world right now?
Hey, Cade, hold on. I'm still not seeing any yes, nos in chat. Can you guys hear us okay?
Yes, no, maybe soon. We hear you. Yep, there it is.
We hear you. Okay, alright, cool. Just want to make sure we don't get through too many questions without y'all being able to hear us.
Alpha 1, I'm not answering that question. App Lab? Not yet. But when beta releases, which is getting closer and closer by the day.
Just a smidge, you know?
Just a smidge. When is standalone release? It's already on standalone, just a really old version if you really want to play an old version. Why are my K's being funny right now?
Yeah, I noticed that. What was that? Weird.
What is the status on beta since last time? Anything you're immediately excited to share? Blue? You can answer the beta updates that you're excited about. Things that we've worked on.
What's the status of the beta since last time? Any updates you're immediately excited about? I mean, I'm trying to think of what was working the last Q&A and what's working now.
It was literally the chest up version of the player model.
Right. So yeah, legs. And that, which I don't think people could see you do that.
Oh,
Pitch
yeah,
and
you didn't see that
roll.
before.
Look at that. Ooh, pitch and roll. Woohoo, yeah. Pitch and roll. Legs. Let me think. Mew and leg. Slightly improved networking. Player positioning is interpolated now, which still isn't perfect, but it's getting there for sure. You know, you can grab me and he stays on.
Grabbing is
which is good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Re-grabbing is a thing that is still. Yeah. We're working on it though. You can pretty cleanly get like 2 3-ish grabs comfortably before things start acting weird.
Oh, let me give you something too.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
I'm gonna switch.
Oh, you're just gonna switch. Okay, all right.
That's fair.
I was gonna say, the game mode is not ready, Kay.
I know.
That's one thing that I've been working on is the actual game logic of the game mode. You know, respawning in at the spawn rooms, cycling back to them once a score is made, so on and so forth. And then Cade's coming back over from the other end, so you might have an idea of what that means.
Hey, folks.
All right, we have a couple of questions, you guys. Are the throwing mechanics improved from what they were?
Yeah.
Definitively, yes.
I mean, it's pretty easy to improve on what we had previously. It's not a very high bar.
What's the lobby looking like? How are we looking on a lobby yet?
Lobby is super early development, like concept stage. It hasn't been a focus of ours currently. We're very much focusing on what goes on in this room, basically.
The fun room.
The fun room. What's your opinion on A2? We have our opinions.
Excited for it. Excited for
Yeah.
it.
I'm looking forward to trying it. I have my concerns and reservations, but I'm holding off on real judgment until after I've gotten a chance to play it. That's kind of all I can say. Let's see. Here's one for Cade. Cade, do you think Pitch and Roll are close to finished? / will be finished by the public beta?
1000%. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty damn near there.
Yeah, I think the only
Like
problem
one or
right
two
now with
bugs
Pitch
that
and
need to be
Roll,
fixed.
yeah, I think it's just the IK mostly. And
The reset.
the reset is a little weird.
Yeah.
I treat that as a different mechanic though. That's something else.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
All right, we've got, are the rules going to be the same as our previous favorite love game?
It depends on what you count as a rule. We plan to stick to the same general framework. We know we have our own unique mechanics planned, our own spin on some of Echo's mechanics. So I'd say that generally it won't be identical, but it'll be familiar. It'll be familiar. Is proximity chat working? Yeah.
That was added long ago.
Yeah. See, I don't know if it was in the
It's on
public
the public.
build.
It's not.
It's not. Okay, yeah. I think we fixed that pretty much immediately after the most recent public build.
Is regrabbing working?
Is proximity chat working? Yeah. I mean, like, you can grab each other and move around, and you can get maybe
regrab. Just
2-3 pulls off, regrabbing wise currently. Regrabbing is like the mechanic that we're working on currently.
There's an echo on the stream. That might be my headphones. Yeah, that's my headphones. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Alright. Let me just, honestly, I know where I can put them, so I'm just gonna hide them under my desk.
Cade, you want to explain the the Ben 10 teaser? This is his feature, so it's totally his job to explain it.
So, currently the way the menu works is there's a little button on your wrist that you press. You can press that and it will open up the menu on your left hand, and on your right hand will spawn the personal desk. It's all subject to change, obviously, but when we first were experimenting with the press button, I wanted it so where you can literally just slap your hand on your wrist and it would open up the menu, bend 10 steps. Bam! It was so much fun. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Now we actually
Can you
have
name
the
any?
disable.
What's up? Oh,
Yeah,
the
disable.
palm collider. Yeah.
The button.
Can you name any mechanics in particular that are changing from Echo? Of note, stunning. Stunning's getting altered. That's one. I won't go into the specifics of that because we don't know yet the specifics. We just know generally how we want to change it to solve the problems that we have with Echo stunning. Yeah. I won't go into the specifics of that. Is there an estimated App Lab release date? Q1 2024.
No.
Right now, no. Early next
November
year
30th.
is our
Just
current
kidding.
target.
Joking.
Early next year is our current target. If we can get earlier than that, then we will. There's no reason to hold on to the update longer than we need to. If it's done, it's done.
All right, we've got Jamie Pepper asking, is there a spectator client being used for the Q&A today?
Kind of. Kind of. It's not actively being used the way you think it would be used, but it is currently in the game. Kind of. Like, it's early development, if anything. Like, it is being worked on. It's just not being used in this moment for what you think it would be used for. We're still streaming from in the engine.
Are there going to be launchers?
That's another mechanic that we're actively evaluating. It's very possible that for the first public release of Beta 1, we might just have standard launchers. I would not necessarily get attached to the idea, though. That's another mechanic that we're actively evaluating.
And we've got Lil Bigfoot Overlanding asking if there are, how they can make donations, if that is an option right now.
We don't want it. Keep in mind.
Yeah, we don't want it. Not right now, at least. We operate on a really simple principle, which is if we're collecting any kind of money, you need to get something in return. And the thing that you get in return has to be what we have currently, not a promise of what we might have later. Because as soon as we say, yes, we'll take your money, and you will get the full game when it comes out, and that's where the value comes from, and you spending your money, that locks us in to, you know, a relative release time frame, or even releasing at all. We don't like promises like that. We like to be able to say, this is what we have right now. This is what we'd like to do in the future. We are working towards that.
All in one. Yeah.
Exactly. We don't like empty promises. You know, we can say, yeah, we're trying to release in Q1 because that's what we're trying to do. And we don't plan on taking your money until we have something to say, this is worth your money. Here you go. if that makes
Plus, I don't want
sense.
to be liable for your money.
Yeah, that's another thing. Taking your money is harder than you think it is.
Show us all objects with runes on them. Where's the disc?
No, it's not just it's not just the disc. Let me think.
I know.
There's others.
It's the disc. It's the goal. It's the shield. It's going to potentially be geos, depending on which design we go with. Cubes, the goalie cubes. Those are all covered in runes. I'm gonna grab my other controller so I can reset.
There you go. There's some runes.
There's some runes. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
Someone asked if the game is going to be free, or is that still in discussion?
It's still in discussion.
It's still in discussion. We try not to think about
betas.
pricing too much.
The betas are gonna be free.
Oh yeah. The
Anything
betas
currently in testing
are
is free.
yeah. Yeah. It's something that we'll be really seriously evaluating once we have
Someone asked if the game is going to be
reached
that's still in discussion.
the point where we are willing to sell it, to say this is worth money.
This isn't worth money yet.
It's not worth money yet, guys. Not even a little bit.
20 cents maybe? That's
Spare change.
How will you make it less toxic than Echo was?
If you're a rude player, don't play our game because we don't like you.
Yeah, we don't like you, you're mean.
Play with respect.
Yeah, we plan on having
I
better
respect.
moderation tools. I'm gonna be honest. Echo really failed in that regard. You know, making you go out of the game client to report people was really weird. That was not cool. We plan on having a lot of self-moderation tools. You know, things like, you know, mute, ghost, vote kick, things like that are kind of the moderation strategy in game we're hoping to aim towards. So to kind of generally answer your question, in order to make Hex a less toxic environment than Echo was, we give you guys the tools required to accomplish that. Self-moderate. Is the game going to be on the Quest store?
App Lab.
App Lab is our current goal.
If Oculus or Meta wants to pick us up, that's a whole different story.
Yeah. And will you be able to play it on Quest 2? I'm pretty sure everyone in this lobby right now is playing on Quest 2. Except Cade. Cade's on Quest Pro because he's insane.
Stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's stupid.
Let's see. I keep seeing this. Where is it? What are your current opinions on the Echo VR Lone Echo movie, Argus? I didn't know there was one. Cool, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
YouTubers.
Yeah. So you're saying if I drop 10k, you guys can make this game exactly like Echo? No. Yeah, no. Like, it's not even a matter of that's not enough money. It's a matter of we don't really want to make a game exactly like Echo. That's not really our goal here. Our goal is to make a good game inspired by Echo. We're borrowing a lot of their mechanics, putting our own spin on them. Yeah, we don't
Somebody just asked
intend...
this question, so hang on. That answer?
That's if headbutting was in the game.
Yep.
Silly.
There's
Does that answer
something
your
about
question?
wind tunnels that were in Condog's video.
Wind tunnels? Oh, the speed cannons. Yeah. So to those of you who have played the alpha version that's available on SideQuest currently, we have in the current arena 4 tunnels that are separate from the main tunnels in the corners of the arena.
Panning the camera.
What's up?
Panning the camera.
You're very quiet. What?
I'm panning the camera.
Oh, panning the camera. Oh, okay. I just heard.
Yeah, I didn't hear him either.
So those are disc blockers, the same ones that are on the shield. Essentially, when you enter those, the idea is that you will gain a pretty measurable speed boost. It won't be as fast as regrabbing, but for individual players trying to cross over to the other side of the arena, it will be a welcome addition. Essentially, when you enter those, the idea is that you will gain a...
How much money would Meta need to pay to buy the game from you? We don't want to sell it to Meta. No, stinky.
It won't be as fast as regrabbing, but for individual players trying to cross over to the other side of the arena, it will
Will you be able to hit 120 hertz on Quest 3? Likely not. We're not aiming for 120. Obviously we're gonna aim for around 90. Is the best I can give you. Any type of enhancements for Quest 3? Yeah, performance. It's gonna run a little better. We're gonna give you guys like graphical, like abilities to control. So like you can control the texture and graphics quality of the game.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
absolutely.
up to you guys it'll be up to you guys what you guys want to run with. You can run on those settings, maybe get an extra 10 frames per second. Well, you can run on ultra settings, and you can have what you want the arena to look like.
Yeah,
It's more up
absolutely.
to you what you want to run on your headset. I can say the Quest 2 runs all the settings currently, the PC runs all the settings currently, and the Quest 3 runs all the settings currently at playable frame rates. So it's up to you guys.
We can't promise that that'll remain fact forever. You know, we might end up implementing some features that, like, in terms of graphics, only the PC version will have. But I honestly doubt it. Currently, our aim is to keep pretty relative parity between all of them. We're not going for anything, you know, Ultra HD like Red Matter. You know, we're going for something a little bit more stylized here.
Parent thoughts on removing Kepler? Never. Don't even
no.
suggest.
Keep the orange T-Rex. It was my best friend in school. We plan on having our own group of lobby toys for you to get attached to. We don't plan on any of the existing lobby toys from
a life-size KDXR replica. You heard it here first, folks. 3D scanned everything on your Quest for your convenience.
Wow, it's like I'm a part of the audience because this is the first time I'm hearing of that too.
Full of news.
Hey, you're very quiet. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Wait, the ball isn't the collider anymore? Yeah, the collider's disc-shaped now. Though, that is, up to change in the future. I think what's likely is that for consistency's sake, at higher speeds it'll probably switch to a sphere collider. That way we can have the best of both worlds.
I think the people want a Luna plush in the lobby.
I can't say plush, but I'd be down to do something for Luna. They've kind of become a bit of an unofficial mascot.
Mascot.
Love Luna. Good cat. Any toys y'all are planning on adding? I've got a little list on a cue card of
I have a
fun
mental
things.
list too.
Oh my. Really?
Yeah. By far my favorite has got to be, you know, those like robot toy like the extendo arm thing. You squeeze the grip and it's like a pincher on the end.
Like,
I want to add one of
yeah.
those. Yeah, I think that'd be funny.
Oh my. Really?
Yeah, by far my favorite. It'd be silly. You know those like robot.
Add the bird. What
doing
bird?
What's up?
Add the bird. What bird? There's no bird.
Yeah, bird. We do plan on doing a ducky though, rubber ducky.
Yes, the ducky. I forgot about that.
Ducky with goggles and a top hat. Very
Okay,
silly.
good scare incoming. You know it.
I'm gonna make Mars draw it at some point. What's up?
Add the bird.
Oh, okay.
Current. It doesn't.
Top
match
is
the head,
asking me
so
if
I
I'm
can't
gonna
work.
cast for Hex matches. I don't know. Time will tell, I guess, right?
Yeah. You never know.
We'll see.
I'm sure Jeep will be doing something like that. I'm gonna make Mars draw.
I feel like you might hear Jeep's voice in the arena.
We'll see. You never know, right? Gotta wait and see what happens. Top is asking me if I'm gonna cast for Hex match.
Is the disc still really laggy when the other person's holding it? No.
This is my first one. I'm an idiot.
I'm sure Jeep will be doing something like that. See, it'd be really funny if Cade brings the disc over here and then the disc immediately bugs out.
Right? You never know.
Knowing Hex VR, yes.
Is the disc still really laggy when the other person's I can only say what I know. And what I know is nothing. Go a little faster. Go like a little faster. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's holding up pretty well, I think. Is this the same beta version we played the other day? No, Mars. This is ever so slightly different.
Honestly, man, never saw it.
Yeah, we we reverted the changes that were causing the Clone Wars. You know?
Trash can. Trash can. Can I be the announcer for the arena? Jamie says, "Oh, please keep the announcer." There is no current announcer, so
There's no announcer.
it's an AI voice. It's actually quite funny.
Yeah, we're currently using
10,
fucking
9.
Microsoft Samantha.
Bust a move. Need it for an outro.
Kid, bust a move. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at him go.
Okay, a few times we've seen, are there any plans for any sort of early access before the beta releases on App Lab?
The beta is the early access.
There you go.
So yeah, guys, just a really quick explanation, right? Alpha is for like the prototyping stages of a project. Beta is for post-prototyping stages. We've fleshed things out enough that we're not working on the fundamentals of the game anymore. We're implementing gameplay. So that's the transition we're trying to make right now, is from prototype, where we're still trying to get down movement and throwing, to then moving towards working on things like the social lobby, the game mode, fleshing out the arena's geometry, that kind of thing, the art of the game.
Pretty much making it a game and not a tech demo.
I mean, yeah, pretty much moving from tech demo to actual game. And then post beta, that's when we're confident it's a game. You know, it's a complete product that we can build on top of in the future.
Cade, can you hit the gritty? I don't know how.
They want you to bust a
I
move.
don't really know what the
supposedly.
gritty is, to be completely honest. Is that like a new what? Am I
The
old?
gritty?
What? I don't know
Yeah,
that
you're
one.
old now. We're all old.
Damn
don't
it.
worry about
Wow.
it. Will there be any more booster builds? Unlikely.
We might give you like a day prior early access to beta,
Yeah.
not because we want to give it to you, but we might just say like, hey, by the way, we're not announcing this yet, but it's on App Lab, go get it. Like, it would be something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
The,
like 2 hours before.
Yeah, the real draw of the booster rolls, guys, isn't to get like the game early or anything. It's just to get early development previews.
We do a lot of fun sneak peeks in there.
Yeah, I'm sure you're all aware of the Sneak Peeks channel, where we post some development screenshots to say, hey guys, here's what we're working on. Booster Sneak Peeks is a separate channel. They get those same sneak peeks early, and a lot of exclusive sneak peeks where we show off some of the less flattering aspects of development.
Pretty much all the dumb screenshots.
And basically, every time something breaks, we share it in there if it looks funny.
Cade, can you say, I don't want to say that because I feel like I shouldn't say it.
And a lot of exclusive sneak peeks where we show off some of the less. Have you guys figured out your advertising for the game to approach more potential players? Nope. Nope. We currently are focusing completely on the game.
Me and Ball have some things in mind, but it's nothing that we're acting on anytime soon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So to correct my previous statement, I'm focused entirely on the development of the game. That's my wheelhouse. Marketing is not my biz. Is that a blink animation I see? Oh, what's up?
Oh, somebody said, can I see booster animations without, booster sneak peeks without boosting? No.
Oh no, that's the point of booster sneak peeks, is that you're boosted. Is it a blink animation I see? Yeah. We've got some pretty rudimentary eye animations in there, just for not having a lifeless face.
Screenshot.
Yeah, one thing though that I would really like to change about it is that currently when you join the game and everyone else is already in, because all the other players for you spawn in at the same time, all their eye animations will sync up. So I need to put a offset on them that
So we need eye
randomly
tracking.
says be somewhere else. No, we're not doing eye tracking, Cade. I'm not giving you your money's worth on the Quest Pro. God, my hand keeps losing track. Oh my god.
You patch the double
What are your current
gunshot
plans for the
launch?
matchmaking system? Have you gotten that far?
Better question.
No, we're not that far yet. Currently, we're using a server browser.
Pretty much you'll be able to just browse whatever servers you want. If you see somebody's name, you know, or somebody's server that they created. We'll probably also like include a join random match button, so you don't have to browse.
I'd like to do matchmaking at some point.
It's not up here yet. It's more like
No.
here.
On top of that, we'll probably end up using a boxed solution for matchmaking. Because none of us are experienced in developing a matchmaking system.
That attitude.
No, that attitude. So we'll probably use something like PlayFab's matchmaking system.
Yeah.
That way.
Really basic MMR system, if any.
Exactly. None of us are experienced in developing a matchmaking system. What about emotes? We have ideas. That's about it. We haven't implemented anything of the sort.
Email. Do you have email? Do you have working arms? Just
really rudimentary arm IK currently. It's not final by any stretch of the imagination. It's working though. What about emotes? We have ideas. These are boosters. These are ours. Boosters know what I mean. So true.
True.
Red circle, green circle.
we're big circle fans here.
Big circle fans here.
Just turn my graphics to high.
We demand Fortnite emotes. So true. Now, currently my ideas for emotes is basically it'd be triggered the same way as in Echo, tap inside of your head, but instead of it being like how an Echo is like projected on the visor, instead it would be like a particle effect in front of your face.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool. Because I don't think that the visor on our character is big enough to really do emotes. We might be able to do like accompanying expressions with the emotes, like the particles, but they won't be the
They won't
driving,
have a big enough
driving
space
force
on the
behind it.
eyes.
Exactly.
When would playable matches be implemented? Literally next up.
That's the plan, at least. I think it's as soon as I hadn't progressed at all. Yeah, a little bit. A lot of it's still placeholder, but we're moving in the right direction for the sounds.
These two nerds on their phones or something over here. Looking down. They're on their
I'm
phone.
looking at chat.
I know.
Yeah, jeez, Cade. Here, I'll hold my phone like a boomer and I'll like put it up like directly in front of me. How's this? Is this better, Cade? I make eye contact with chat while I'm reading chat.
See, since I have a Quest Pro, I just don't have the gasket on, so I can just see underneath the headset real clearly.
I'm looking through my headset's nose hole right now.
Same.
The OG Quest Pro.
There an estimated update from this beta tester update? So I guess I'll just say this first, before people get excited that you can become a beta tester. We have a system called Lead Users. It's a group of people that we have selected who we believe they have good insight on the game development and or like Echo, like really good insight on those two landscapes. We've had them for a while now. They have access to a really preliminary version of beta. It is not like a beta playtest. It's not like here, have fun. It is solely for testing, and it doesn't have a ton of features in it. It's just specifically moving up to the test. That's what they're asking about. No current date on that version. Before y'all get your hopes up, there's no like playtest application. Sorry. No.
No.
Yes, Johnston, look at me, Hector.
Trash can. Am I selected? No.
Cool.
No. Yeah, guys. Currently our closed beta tests are they're very small events.
What's the most people that we've had in the arena yet? At one
10.
time? 10 so far.
Well, I think technically the most we ever had was probably closer to 12, way back when the arena was still white.
Yeah. Barely count that.
Yeah, I think that's technically the most we've ever had, though I don't know if you'd really count that as the same game we're in right now.
Barely. I don't. Any of you guys have a Quest 3 or plans to get one? If you want to buy me one, send it to my address. Yeah.
Way back when the arena was still white. You should animate the visor opening further for the emotes. I don't know.
Eyes? No.
Yeah. So the idea of the visor currently is that you can't really see what's inside the helmet by opening it up and just having like a black void in the helmet when it's like open all the way. That's kind of pushing it a little bit. It's not a bad idea though if the problem we're trying to solve is more surface area for the face.
Open the mask Optimus Prime style.
Perchance.
Box yourself so I could send you one. Trust me, Mars, I would trust you, just not on live.
Perchance.
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 The plaque, it is in the game.
Yeah, it's in the game.
Here, did I move my camera up? Or show it off?
I'm not sure. There's a delay on stream.
Wait.
Give it a minute.
Wait.
Wow, that delay is murder. Oh my god.
It's
How
not very
how
good.
delayed is it?
It's about 30 seconds.
However bad my
Oh
internet is.
jeez.
Oh, I just showed it off.
Is there lore for the game? Like loose world stuff? Yeah, absolutely. I think the lore for the game's coming along nicely. I think honestly though, most of the lore for the game boils down to the insane ramblings of me and Cade at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the lore for the game's coming along nicely.
Tuck. Okay, I'll show the plaque. I'll show the plaque. You get it for 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Honestly, though, most of the lore for the game
Oh, I just
boils down to the
did
insane
something.
ramblings of me and Cade at like 3 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the black.
Let's
Oh, no.
see. That's funny. Imagine this is the original sport that people in the Echo universe played before ending up in space.
Oh, there's some broken
Yeah,
arm. I
Hex is a prequel. Hex is a prequel to Echo. Silly. It's like how it's like technically Star Wars takes place in the past, not the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, 100%. So we can download an alpha version on SideQuest. Yeah. We have a
Not very
publicly
good,
available
but-
alpha build on SideQuest right now. It's not good though. Oh my god, it is not representative of what we have right now at all. You're free. Anyone who hasn't played it yet, I have one suggestion for you. If you do try it, understand that it's not representative of what we have currently, and that it's improved a ton since.
It's from May.
May? Yeah.
That was 5 months.
Very long time. anyone who hasn't played it yet, I have one suggestion for you. If you do try it, understand that it's not representative. Extronaut, I thought I told you to change your YouTube channel name.
Turning on grabbing is working.
What'd you say, Cade?
Somebody asked about turning on grabbing. It is parented to your hand now.
Oh, yeah. You could... Yeah. Oh, grab me. Extronaut, I thought I told you to change your YouTube channel name.
Turning on grabbing is working.
It's less than ideal that this can be sent to at light speed. I'm assuming you're talking about the alpha version,
one,
which...
yeah. That's been fixed.
Yeah, that's been fixed. Oh, grab me.
Zdoxies. Is that your actual username?
Yep, Extronaut, that's much better.
That is better, actually.
It's less than ideal that this can be sent to at light speed. I'm assuming you're talking about the
Having
alpha
active
version,
moderation. To an extent, obviously we can't have people like moderating every day. It's just not that easy for us. We don't have a lot of people, nor the way to pay people to do said thing. But we'll have as much as we can, and then of course user moderation. You can't just say per chance.
Yeah. The plan really is to mostly lean into user moderation. You know, it's like people like me, Cade, Jeep, we won't have any kind of like, I can't imagine we would at least have any kind of like in-game moderation that's like outside of what you guys would have. The only thing we have is expediting the process of you know, skipping the report stage and just moving straight to evaluating and banning them, or you know, whatever we decide we would do in that moment.
Ren, it will be on there. Actually, I swear I put it on. Shut up, shush. It will be on there. I told you. I thought I already did, but it's not. But it will be. Okay, calm down.
Evaluating and banning them.
Yeah.
Or whatever we decide we would do in that moment. Let's see.
It will be on there. Ooh. Ooh. It will be on there. My friend.
What?
It hit someone for a second there.
Oh, that's fine.
Will be released on Quest 2 or only on Quest 3? Any Quest device you want. Besides one, I guess. Nobody's really tested it on one.
Yeah, we don't really, so what I'll say to that is that we don't necessarily officially support Quest 1. We'll never go out of our way to restrict you from trying it. At least that's not our objective currently. We really have no reason to, you know, stop you cold turkey from trying to play it on Quest 1. No, we have the graphic settings for a reason. We'll never go out of our way to restrict you from trying it.
Extronaut? No fun. No fun, Extronaut. Stop.
No fun allowed. Objective currently?
Well, of course it works through PCVR at 128 on Quest 1.
Yeah, plugged
Let's
in.
Let's pretend it's always.
I was about to say, plugged in a Quest 1's just CV1 with better
Pretty
tracking.
much just a Rift S. Like.
Yeah.
Standalone.
I keep forgetting the Rift S was a thing.
Said what? My coworker is gonna sell me his for like $50.
Yeah. Silly.
Just wanted to collect.
I was about to say, plugged in a silly. CV1 with better tracking. How long have we been going for? About an hour.
Yeah, 53 minutes.
Yeah.
57 technically have been live. We've been in here.
Does it take a lot to build and release an alpha version? Yes and no.
Anything can be an alpha.
Anything could, yeah. For us, it's just a matter of, we realized that the development cycle we were operating on early on wasn't sustainable, where we had rapid fire updates you know, every oh, there you go. Every couple weeks, every month or so, we'd have an update. It wasn't sustainable. You know, it's Cade and I were just starting new jobs, which for the I'm hoping small percentage of you who aren't aware, this isn't our job.
I wish it was.
We're not real. We're not full-time developers. This is a hobby project, just a passion project. Yeah. And because of that, we can't spend all of our time on it, and because of that, we can't commit to, you know, monthly updates or anything like that. And so we'd rather hold off on the updates until we have something really worth sharing with you guys.
Pretty much, yeah.
And because of that, we can't spend all of our time on it. That's a game, but where is the Oh, okay. All right. No. This is a good question. I'll allow the usage of the W word once. Cade,
this is your one. Are you
where did the no wizards meme come from in the Hex Discord?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't quite remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay, so basically, right, early on, a lot of people, I mean, still to this day, a lot of people don't understand the theming of Hex VR.
Oh no, I remember.
Nor do they recognize that hex does not refer explicitly to hexagon. It's magic. Yeah, magic. And when we would explain that, you know, we're not in space, the game doesn't take place in space, it's not sci-fi futuristic, it's you know, more like yes, it's a blend of magic and deco punk, and just it's a blending of styles that we thought were really interesting. But when, you know, the discussion of magic came up, some users were like, "Oh, you should add wizards to the game."
No wizards.
And what's up?
No wizards. Wizards are strictly
No wizards.
prohibited.
Wizards are strictly prohibited. You know what you did. Yeah, but basically it turned into a spam thing for a second. And so we had to, yeah, in the Discord server, it became a spam thing to ask for wizards. So we had to restrict the usage of the word wizard, and then it became a meme. It's just a back and forth joke between the devs and some members of the community. It's a fun thing. It's fun. And so we had to, in the Discord server, it became a spam thing to ask for wizards. So we had to restrict the usage of. No problem, Ryan. Have a good night, buddy. It's just a back and forth joke between the devs.
When's the steampunk?
It's a fun.
Is that just a dude who's steaming?
Steampunk coming out.
Guess it's already here? Like, there's years on the wall. I don't know.
Cade is the steampunk in the room with us right now. What's your favorite feature upcoming, or in the distant future? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think any one mechanic really stands out as my favorite. I think that it's a bit of a cop-out answer, obviously, but for the most part, it's an incomplete experience without all of it coming together. And the fact that it's all coming together as well as it is currently, that's what I enjoy. I don't think any one mechanic really stands out as my favorite. I think that it's a bit of a cop-out answer, obviously, but for the most part, it's
The steampunk. I don't know that. Like, I can't think of that.
It's all coming together as well as it is currently. A couple of people are talking about Underground. Yeah, we're excited about Underground too, guys. We don't have anything to share with you guys on Underground currently. But just know that we're in it with you guys. We're just as hyped as you guys are, if not more.
That's our baby.
Because
That's our dream.
yeah, we're excited about Underground too. We're looking forward to working on Underground. It'll be fun. We don't have anything to share with you guys on Underground currently. Where'd Jeep go?
How'd that go?
Just know that we're in it with
Just
God, I
check
must have
the
completely
Discord.
blanked the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's our baby. Have you got just the Unity controversy yet? Yeah, we have in the last Q&A. You plan on switching on Unreal Engine or something? No, we plan on staying with
Where are you
Unity.
getting these?
YouTube chat. Am I just slightly ahead of you, maybe?
Oh, it just completely stopped updating on Streamlabs. Okay.
Oh, love that.
Oh, there they are.
But yeah, to kind of recap, the changes that were proposed by Unity wouldn't have affected us in the first place. But on an ethical level, we obviously don't agree with them. But it would be too difficult to switch to a different engine at this point. We rely on a lot of frameworks that are either Unity specific or really close to Unity specific. We obviously don't agree with them. But it would be too difficult to switch. Will that be standalone compatible as well, or will that be the combat with? No. Underground is planned to be on all the platforms we release on. We're developing with standalone in mind first. That's kind of been our development strategy. It allows us to include the most people possible in the experience.
Don't worry though, I'm still working on Steam VR stuff. I'm a Steam VR head.
Yes. Kate over here is our in-house Steam VR advocate. Yeah. Silly.
I like it. It's better.
How long did our last Q&A go
releasing
for?
tomorrow.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, that was a joke for anyone who was
a joke.
not aware of that. That was a joke. How long did our previous Q&A go for? I just want to make sure we don't.
Hour 45, hour 30.
Hour 30. Okay. All right. Let's shoot for an hour 30 then.
Yeah.
Yo, literally heard of this today. This is the sideload one. So glad the community is staying alive. Yeah. Happy to have you here. Yeah, this is the sideload one. Though we plan on coming out on App Lab in the near future.
The version you're currently looking at is not the one that's on SideQuest.
Correct.
That is a very early alpha version.
Yes.
That is what you'll see on there. It is not really representative of what we're currently working on, but it is kind of like a preview of what we started with.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the sideload one. Though we plan on coming out on App Lab.
Seeing the socials on the bottom. What's the mysterious bird social media?
It's the Hex VR logo, of course.
No. We call that one Twitter because we don't like Elon Musk. What tech do you have to catch me in Andromeda? I'm friends with the CEO and owner of United Launch Alliance. They launch rockets, so I'll get there.
Are y'all teaming up with another Axiom? No.
No.
No. They're making a
Well,
very
our game.
different game than we are.
Getting a frame drop every single time my personal disc bounces. And your right hand is just not tracking.
Yeah, it's because
Oh,
it's
there
in my lap. I've got my phone in my hand.
I'll get back.
Oh, in case if you're confused what Cade's doing, that's another feature in the current build, which is the personal disk that's been implemented. Very buggy though, very buggy.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
I think we might get skins in the future. We'd like to. We'd like to do cosmetics. Skins? Yeah, probably not.
Nothing superb.
Yeah. It's like we don't plan on doing the kind of cosmetics that Echo had, like the whole chassis changing. I don't know if you guys know how much effort is required to make a player model.
It's been worked on for what, like 2 months now?
Several months, yeah.
Several months. This player
Yeah,
model.
I think
It's not done yet.
Silence our he's our lead 3D artist. He's the one who is developing this character model. He's
Some
very
the
skilled.
amazing and incredible concept art from Mars. Everybody around with
Oh
Mars.
God, yeah.
Mars in your chat. It's incredible. Does the
Yeah,
first
but
score yet? No, and it will never score. That's
No,
not the point of
we'll
a
never
personal
score.
build.
Why would it? But in addition to that, I just want to say, Silent has been like more or less keeping track of the number of hours that he's spent on the player character model. It's like over 100 hours at this point
Makes
of
sense.
like working hours on it, which is
It
insane.
makes sense. Great now to pay him $100 an hour. Paying for 100 hours.
Are you guys mad that Echo VR shut down?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
shouldn't have.
very heavy Echo players.
Yeah. I mean, God, I've been playing Echo for over
You've been
7
playing
years
longer
at this
than me.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about
I've been
4
playing
years.
since the closed beta on Rift, and then you've been playing it for a number of years.
5,000.
Yeah, it was an important part of many people's lives for a long time. I mean, God, I've been playing Echo for over 7 years at this point.
They look great. They do, and they're not even textured correctly yet. Just
Oh yeah, this is not the final version of the model, guys. Nor the texturing.
will this hit the goal and explode? No. When might friending be a thing? We're all friends already.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, as for as for in-game friending, we're not sure. We don't have plans for a in-game friend system yet.
Doesn't mean it won't be there. Just means we're not planning.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it won't be there. It just means we're not doing anything like that yet.
Why did they shut down Echo? Not enough spices.
We're not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
There's gonna be a combat mode. It's not gonna be like Echo Combat. It's gonna be our more original team-based shooter, like hero-based shooter game called Underground. If you go onto our website, golddiggerstudios.com/underground, I believe, you can find a lot of information about that. What that is.
Yeah.
I probably got that URL very wrong.
Yeah, the design docs need to be updated though.
It's okay. They're not on the website.
Yeah. Oh, they're not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no. Once things start slowing down concept art wise, I might ask Mars to concept a couple of the
Underground
classes.
stuff, yeah.
Exactly. Or at the very least create like sketches that are indicative of them. Like their helmet designs or something, or their weapons. I think that'd be fun.
Mars, you hear that? There you go.
That way we can have something visually representative for the kind of like class descriptions. I think that'd be cool.
Well, it probably would still take hours for something like the chassis. It wouldn't take nearly as long as the base player since you're no longer starting from scratch. I guess that's true. Doesn't mean it won't take a while. Make new models.
That way we can have something visually representative for. Wait, what's the question you just answered?
Well, it was about like creating new chassis. It was wow.
Oh, gotcha.
It'll still
Gotcha,
probably
gotcha,
take a few hours. Yeah.
How close to Echo is the physics so far? Any part that is better or worse? So I'll say right off the bat, our goal isn't to recreate Echo's physics perfectly. It's just to recreate some of the mechanics. we want the game to feel familiar. Our goal is not to be exact.
I will say
from
the throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the throwing right now actually feels like a really good balance between how CB1 felt and how Quest 2 throwing felt.
Yeah.
And that is across the board for all devices, so realistically,
Yeah.
it's a good sign.
Yeah, a lot of the feedback we've gotten for throwing has been really, really positive. It's
Really positive, actually.
Yeah. I have my own opinions. From the feedback we've gotten from some lead users, we have been told by at least 2 of them, just from their first impressions, that it feels better than Echoes. Regrabbing is still worse though, by miles. It's still not there yet.
Mechanically, it's almost there. Visually, it's still got a few issues.
Oh god, no, visually it's nowhere near.
Mechanically, it's like right there.
Yeah. Let's see. Please make Underground have magic powers. No. We have one class that uses quote-unquote magic. But you'll have to... A sorcerer. Technically, they're more of an artificer, but, you know, that's splitting hairs. Please make Underground have magic powers.
Never let Cade have an opinion. Never will become a list of work. That's not true. It will just become a very long list of opinions. I write a lot. Big question, has there any been legal problems, copyright type deal? Do you think anyone will come after you? That's the main thing I've still been focusing on. You're still in the clear and have been in the clear this whole time.
Yep. We've put in a lot of effort to differentiate ourselves enough that it's not gonna become a problem in the future.
It's its own game.
Yep, we're our own game. Doing our own thing.
Please release new alpha. Does the alpha have online rooms? The alpha currently does have online rooms. We likely won't be releasing another alpha. It will be beta next.
Yeah, the next update will be beta. Yep, we're our own game. Doing our own thing.
I'll find pew pew bullets. It's fun as blast fast lightning. Well, it won't be pew pew bullets.
Yeah, none of the classes have a gun.
So I need to
all of the classes are meant to be a little bit more unique than that. It's really hard to have unique guns. Are there any names for the geos yet? Names for geos are 100% community driven.
That's up to you guys, man.
Yeah.
These aren't the final geos.
Oh god, no, these are not the final
What
geos.
is the reason for everyone floating around is if it isn't in space? Magic!
Turn around,
No,
kid.
see this little guy on my back?
Yeah, little
magic
stone, little
My
gem
magic
guy.
crystal. Magic crystal! Gives me flight. Gives me zero gravity powers. I always want to cite that one scene from Arcane where they figure out how to use Hex Tech. It's exactly.
But it's the inspiration for the game.
It is the inspiration.
Like in terms of its like stylization. But yeah, basically epic magic crystal makes things floaty. They're also on the disc, which is all the way down there. Which Cade's gonna go grab now that I've mentioned it.
It's called ADHD. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But yeah, basically one of the geos we named Pizza. You're free to call it Pizza if you want. I'm not sure if it'll catch on in the community, but if it does, we'll have a geo called Pizza then.
Alright, see this crystal right here. Yeah, that's the
that little
magic
guy right there.
flyy crystal.
Ooh, crystal, ooh. You're free to call it Pizza if you want.
Anyways,
And away it goes. I'm not sure if it'll catch on in the community, but... Oh, hey, it's staying magenta. It shouldn't stay magenta.
it's okay. It's actually
It
white
should
for me
be-
right now, so
Oh,
It was
okay,
like
and that
the
means
string
that the
theory when I was
lerping of it's not networked. Okay, that's something we can fix then.
LARPing.
Do you tell us more about the current stunning mechanic? So I can't share numbers or anything. That's the main thing that I can't share because we're not sure yet. The key difference is that an echo being stunned effectively took you out of the game for the duration, whereas stunning and hex, you won't be out of the game for the duration. You'll just
There'll be
be
still something for you to do. Like,
yeah, you'll just be restricted in what you can do.
stream audio still double? What?
Effectively took you out of the game for
Gotta
the
fix that.
duration, whereas stunning and hex looks like Stargate. I've never seen anything Stargate. I just know about the Stargate, the portal thing. That's the only thing about Stargate I know.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about.
No, is it?
Are there any epic magic crystals in the Geo? That will be the plan, likely.
I've never seen anything Stargate. I just know about the Stargate. Yeah, the plan is for there to be something. We've got two different iterations of geos going in the running right now. One with crystals, one with runes. We're still moving, and we're getting there. We're moving in the direction we want to go with the geo design. But there's still a lot of work to do on them. We've got two different.
Actually, we'll have something for you soon. I've been brainstorming a couple things. I'll get back to you.
It's gonna be hilarious if it pushed you back in a ragdoll. We're gonna leave that type of mechanic to A2 for now. Tackling, yeah.
Is Hex VR temporary name? No.
Yeah, no, Hex
Project
VR is.
Z-Grab was the temporary name.
Yes, that was the
We've
code name
invested
for the
ourselves in
project.
Hex VR now.
God, what's my hand doing? I keep losing tracking on my left hand.
I'm happy that Quest Pro.
I'm happy to have a Quest Pro.
Ooh.
I'm sure your wallet's not happy, homie.
Nope. Don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that here.
Can your head go through, Joe, or just no? It can't go through. Oh, oh, wait, oh, that wasn't through the Geo. That was just me being behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, your head can't go through geos. Your body can though. Oh, I grabbed him by accident.
How dare you?
Okay, all right. Jeez. I love that you guys are staying true to us Echo fans. Yeah, you know we're fans of Echo
fans
ourselves.
too, man.
We're making a game for us.
Just don't get to play it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just us. No one else gets to play it ever.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Actually, no, I hate that that's the order you put those in. Pitch, roll, and yaw. It's awful.
Apparently the disc is floating through behind us, and it's very cute. Actually, it's kind of cool.
Cinematic.
Just perfectly framed.
Ooh.
As you can see it through. You can see it through geos. You see an outline.
Yeah, one thing, if we're gonna keep the runes on the disc, one thing we gotta do is make sure they change color based on the team.
True.
Because it looks really weird magenta with the blue ring on it.
Just blue for me. Better.
Yaw, roll, and pitch. Pitch, pitch, and pitch. Rich, hole, and maw.
Maw.
I like that one. That
I
one's
thought that was my dyslexia for a second. Who's rich?
Really weird magenta.
Space Frisbee aesthetic? No. Magic Frisbee aesthetic?
Magic Frisbee aesthetic. Yep. Settings. Debug.
You can't scroll with that, by the way, so it's...
Yeah, no, you
practically
can't.
useless.
It's because the colliders on the fingers, they're looking for a button, and the scroll wheel isn't technically a button. Yeah. You guys can't see them. We're interacting with the like personal
The menu.
menu It's like the ARM tablet, except different. I'm looking at debug info.
We're currently in a Washington D.C. server.
Are we in a Washington D.C. server?
That's what it says
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
the
It
US
says something
East
different for
server.
you.
Yeah, right now it's hard coded to East because we have to implement the region switcher.
That's why Dad has been having trouble.
Yes. Well, he has had trouble in the past because it wasn't hard coded to East. Because it wasn't hard coded to East, it kept trying to connect him to rooms in Europe, which there aren't any, and
There aren't
so
any, yeah.
he just couldn't connect to us. Oh, and Cade, just be very careful because the leave button should now be working.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it will ask once you.
Yeah. I don't know if we should leave the leave, like keep the leave button the size it is right now, because it's pretty big and easy to hit, which is why I put in the confirmation screen for when you want to leave.
Cancel.
Are the boosters along the center of the arena active? Take the camera through one. Haha. No,
Above the arena.
it's
Yeah,
above
one
and below the tunnels. They're not implemented yet. Right now the speed tunnels are completely conceptual.
I thought they were talking about the booster thing. Never mind.
The what thing?
The booster thing.
Are the boosters along the center of the arena active?
Broken.
No, because they're saying, are they active? I'm assuming
Yeah,
they're
that's what they're
talking
talking
about the
about.
speed tunnels. Yeah.
I thought they were talking
You
about
should
like,
make a zero gravity game where you throw frisbees and you punch
that's the
other people
spectator,
and
by the
stuff.
way, guys. That's what,
So
that's
true.
what my current spectator looks like. And that's why we're not using him.
Yeah. When is the beta releasing? Our current target's Q1 next year.
Tonight. Nope, just kidding.
Dude, you're gonna upset somebody by saying that.
I know. You're gonna add graphics settings?
Would you
We're
guys
good.
add graphic settings? We already have graphic settings. Even in the alpha build right now, that's publicly available. There are graphic settings. Did Echo have an indicator of where the disc was when it wasn't in your POV? Does Hex? Yes, Echo did. In Hex there isn't currently, though I would like to implement it, but it's not a priority currently.
Just like a ray cast.
Tuckby, awful. I hate that idea. Thank you for sharing.
What?
What are your thoughts on shoving people through a window and having them travel for 10 minutes straight into the void?
Sounds like a good
So
idea.
true, Clayton. I subscribe to that idea wholeheartedly.
Holy split confirmation for destructive action.
I mean, yeah,
It's fair.
like,
Like,
yeah.
it's like it's pretty much the entirety of Phineas and Ferb with the self-destruct button.
Yes.
It's like, oh, it always has it.
So true, Clayton. Yeah, there's the menu button. Yeah. The OGs will remember. Alright guys, we're gonna start wrapping up.
Final
So this is
question.
final call for questions. The opportunities for April Fools, so true. Yeah,
Stream
I'd like
it.
to do something for April Fools. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, totally.
It's like for the one day, we'd re-theme the main menu to be Rebounder's main menu.
That's actually pretty good.
Forget I said that, guys. It'll be a surprise later.
We renamed the Lucid VR. Forget I said that.
Why wrap up? We got to do other stuff tonight.
Bruh, Q1 next year, but you aren't planning to release the alpha? Obviously asking for a lot, but if I try something closer to the current version, we want to make sure everything that we put out is a level of polish and functionality next time. And with we are like, everything that we want to be in beta is like currently in the game in a sense where it's like being worked on.
Yeah.
So it's to the point where why would we release anything but that, like when it's finished.
Yeah.
Because like we have like a part of an arena game mode. Why would we release that now without the rest of the arena game mode? Or like IK is working but needs a little bit more work. Like why wouldn't we do that? Just like, we're gonna polish it off before we give it to you guys. We want beta to just be the next thing we do, and it shows that all the things we worked on, and with how close we are to where we want beta to be, the point of releasing this in alpha is kind of useless.
Yeah. Just to kind of summarize what Cade was saying, the next update we plan on releasing on App Lab, and that's a really, really, really big milestone, and it's going to be the first impressions for a lot of people, and we want that first impression to be really good. And what we have currently, although is a massive improvement over alpha, it is not a finished game by any means. It's not even close to a finished game. And we want to put our best foot forward for that. If we were to release what we have right now as a new alpha build, like let's say we skip App Lab for this one and we do it for the next update. If we were to release this as an alpha build, like half of the features we're working on right now would need to be disabled for stability. That's simple. And we don't want to do that. We'd rather you guys get the full experience when it's ready.
How did you merge the rebounder build and the hex phone? Was a lot of work. Did you have to use the same networking stack? There's a couple things that we did the same, and a couple things we did differently. What ended up happening was a lot of the scripts and code from rebounders was moved into hex, and the lead developer for rebounders, like we work with them, they work with us, and we all work together to create pretty much a new code base that is based off of both rebounders and hex. TLDR, pretty much. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot more in that, but that's a pretty basic like summary.
Poison VR, to clarify what you're saying, we brought over the devs, a couple of the devs from Rebounders, as well as a good number of the scripts that they wrote for Rebounders. We brought them over to Hex. We modified and adapted them to closer represent what we're aiming for. Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I wouldn't say it's as black and white as we didn't like merge the actual Unity projects. Will the beta change the UI, like the speed indicator and stuff like that? Yeah. I mean, compared to the alpha build, they've changed a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Not a ton, mostly just aesthetically. New font, new HUD, like stuff. Visually it's a little, visually it's a little different, but functionality is the same.
All right, last call.
Yep. Just a couple more. We're going until 9:30, and then we're gonna cut it off, guys.
Is Kepler canonically smelling blueberry? Kepler is canonically the best team.
That's not true. I'll have you know. But
and your thoughts on this, like your reasoning, it doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course I do. Magenta is cool.
Good night, everybody. So we're gonna have...
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Clayton. Happy to. Yeah, GG's.
B question mark? B. Looks like a B. It's a Bador.
B? Yeah.
Yeah, of course I do. Magenta's cool. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, no problem, Clayton. Happy to.
Just realized that the Unity toolkit, one of the toolbars, has been in view this entire time. Oh, looks like Blue has beefed it, so gonna call that one a day, everybody. Have a good one. Yeah, it's a Tide moment. Yeah. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you all for coming out. Give a good thumbs up. Here's your screenshot. All right, bye guys.